So we are at the first game of the new season. I think we've made some absolutely brilliant transfers. But as usual, it's the first game of the season and you think you've done well. Have we or have we not? Let's find out. Hello and welcome to Around the World in 80 Clubs. So, last season we finished the league just outside the European spots. So I think if we had taken over from the start, we would have done all right. But for the summer, we have sold a few players, notably Joshua Miller for 27 million. You'll see why we've got rid of some of these players. Morari went for 2.75 million or 2.7 million. 2.4 for Carly, 57k. Enwagen's gone for 7 million. He was a centre back, not great, 26. We could do better. Lubeca's gone. Most importantly, Antonio has gone. He was 26-year-old Italian shadow striker. We managed to get an offer for him of 41 going up to 52 million, and that funded a lot of what we brought in. Well, then Capira went to FC Cologne for 1.2. We got a few loans out, and finally Costa also left for 2.2. All in all, £89 million made. Some couple of players may be leaving that I could have held on to, Antonio being the main one, but I think we've done a good bit of business. First of all was Bocky, who's come in. He is a left wide centre back. He's good average all round. He's 34. We got him on a free. Realistically, he'll be a backup. Then Jan Davis, who's a youngster for the left midfield role. Again, at 17, he looks like he could be something a little bit special. And for free, it's a no-brainer. Then possibly our signing of the season, 19 million from Flamengo. We bought Luis Alberto, who's a 19-year-old wonder kid striker from Brazil with 16 finishing, good technique. Work rate could do a little bit more. Physicals are okay. 6'5", so he's tall as well. I think he could become something a little bit special. And so far this season, in non-competitive games, from 3 starts, he's got 9 goals. So I'm hoping that keeps going throughout the season. Next, we raided Man City, 4.8 million for Melenkov, who's our left midfielder. He's got bags of... He's only 22. He's got potential if he improves a little bit. But as a left winger, he's got okay crossing. Balance is good. Off the ball's good. He's a good filler player. Whether or not he's the final one, I think there are still 1 or 2 positions we could do with improving. De Giorgio, we spent 21.5 million on this centre back who's got good crossing, so he is going to be good as a wide centre back on the right. He's okay heading, he's got good physicals all round. He's only 20, so he's got the chance of improving as well. Then on loan, we got Galinta. Galinta is a centre back who is 23, 6'6", good jumping reach, good technique, good headering, really good mentals. So he will be a vital part of this team. Can play wide centre back, so that is key. Next, Okamar's coming from Manchester City. We needed a central midfielder. He's got great tackling, and we are playing him currently as a winning midfielder. He's got okay physicals, decisions are good, positioning's good. He's got bags of potential again. He's only 21. Next on loan, we got Kruder. Kruder is a right-sided midfielder, can play on the left side. Good first touch, good technique, okay mentals, okay physicals. He's basically back up for right and left side. Again, very, very good if he shows any potential. As we spent 45 million on Salami. Salami is our right-sided midfielder. Really good crossing, good first touch, really good physicals. Really happy with that. Incredibly quick. He's going to be our main starter on the right. Next, we bought Samuel from Red Bull Salzburg for 4.9, going up to 6 million. He's another central midfielder, a bit more passy than previous one. Okay physicals, 25, so again, he's got the chance to progress. He's English. Next, we bought in this player, Silvio Povalenjak, who's a centre-back / ball-winning midfielder. He's good all round. He could become something a little bit special. He's only 20. Great determination and bravery. Will be interesting to see how he progresses. Next, we have Martin Stoichkak at 3.4 million. He's a left-sided midfielder, right-sided midfielder, can play in the number 10 role as well, and has played a game in the number 10 role and played really well. So, again, someone with bags of potential. Let's just go back because we appear, I can't remember showing you all transfers. Oh, we got him in January, didn't we? I was just thinking, I can't remember showing you the keeper, but we got him last January. My brain's fried. So, the tactic we are going for is this. It seems to be playing really well. It's like a Christmas tree formation, I suppose. And for today's first game, we have Jacobs in goal with somebody whose name we are going to set as a nickname. Silvio, Giorgio, and Kim at the back. We've then got Mainkov Okmar, Jose, and Selamai at the across the midfield, with Lanes and Soichkek in attacking midfield position, with Luis Alberto up top. We're actually going to swap those two. Oh no. Beats is back, so Beats is coming on as the shadow striker. It says that he can't do it, but trust me, he can. He's not 100% fit, but I think we need him for this game. We can sub him off at half time. So, I don't know why it's saving. I don't know why I click save, let's be honest. But we will. I meant to click start. We will get going. So far, this, like in the pre-season friendlies and the first round of the cup, we have just looked phenomenal. Scoring 9 goals, 8 goals, really comfortable. So let's see exactly what happens here. And we've already gone 1-0 down to Tony Rees. And that is not the start we wanted. Eek. But it's a kick-off highlight with Lanes. Plays it back to Silvio. Giorgio. Lanes. Lanes plays it into Luis Alberto's shot's just over the crossbar. Luis Alberto, I've got faith that he will be scoring for fun this season. But 20 minutes gone, as you can see by the match stats, we are clearly the better side at the moment. 7 shots. Oh, they've come off the crossbar. Jacobs, I think, had that covered, but it's gone well out for a goal kick to us. 65% of possession now. Lanes plays it in. Kim! Ooh, Kim's header was managed to be prayed offline. Here's Maikov. Melenikov puts the ball in the back of the net to make it 1-1. Fantastic play. And they managed to scramble it clear. Beats picks it up, plays it to the back post, and Melenikov says, "Thank you very much." Just headers it back kind of from where it came into the bottom corner. And that's a great save by Jacobs. And now Schalke have a corner with Lemeta. Plays it over the top. Lanes clears clear. And the highlight ends. And once again, Beats is playing really well, even though he doesn't know the position. Here is Lanes. Can Lanes find a ball in? He plays it back to Melenikov, who plays it over. And Luis Alberto gets his goals off start in the league. That's his 4th goal in competitive matches for the club. Like I say, the cup game was against a nobody, so we just played that as a friendly. There was no point in watching it. First round of the cup. Here's Beats off the crossbar. Jose's now got the ball, plays it, tries to play it across, unable to find a white shirt. Here's Jose. Jose plays it out to Melenikov, who unfortunately can't get it under control, and Anderson's gone, and that's a great tackle by Silvio. Wald now plays it to Lemeta. To Ritz. Dirts. Plays it in. Giorgio. Silvio. Giorgio. Jose. Kim. Kim, can he find a ball? Plays it back to Jacobs in goal. Jose. Kim. Lanes. Luis Alberto. Just over the crossbar. Tipped over the crossbar, in fact, by the keeper. Lanes now with the corner. Plays in towards the near post. Kim's got the header off. The keeper makes a bit of a hash of it, but Schilker luckily managed to push it away. And we are still 2-1 up. With 70 minutes to go, we will make some changes. Right, let's make some changes so we can see some of these other players. So, obviously, Melankov's coming off for Irando. Stick's coming on for Beats, who should have to come off. Solani's coming off for Kruder as well. Samuel will come on for Okmar. So we've made some changes here to try and just freshen things up a little bit. Nobody's playing badly, and this is I mean, we've been dominating, so we've been unlucky with the goals, and here's Lanes just proving that. Plays it across and Beats manages to score. Beats, who, you know, will feel a bit unlucky, the fact that Luis Alberto's taken his place in the team. That's why we're playing him in shadow striker role, and he's working really well. He's kind of making especially in the friendlies. You know, we've got, is it Gardner? I forget his name now, but we've got the other player who was an attacking midfielder and was with us last season as well, and looks, you know, all intents and purposes, he was going to be that shadow striker. But Beats has come into the team and is just playing so well in that role that I can't drop him. And here is a ball played in by Lanes, and Stoichkek scores. And yes, he is actually a real player, I just noticed. Oh, he's 32. It's Stoichkek to Kruder, Stoichkek, Silvano, Lanes sort of shoots. Samuel from the edge of the area rifles it into the top corner. And boys and girls, we are 5-1 up in the first game of the season. And this is exactly what I've been seeing. The formation is just out of this world. Attacking midfielders this year work really, really well in the game, in the match engine. And having two, it feels kind of overpowered because you've got two operating in that pocket of space. So you've got two people operating here. The defensive line obviously is there, and then with the wingers running on, the wide centre back, the wide players can't do it. So you have two people marking Alberto, and then these two are just running on past the striker. It works so well. But join me in a second as we go to Cologne, who finished, I think it was 5th last year. So it's a bit more of a test. Right, so we're ready for our second game, with the only change being Gillanetti has come in for an injured Silvio. German shouldn't really be on the bench. Let's take him off and put on keeper. Why not? So it's unchanged. Let's see exactly how good we are as we face a team that was right up there in the hunt last season, in FC Cologne. Let's get going, and fingers crossed we can get us another win under our belts. But it is FC Cologne which start off, and Conan blasted over the top, which is beyond belief. Lanes now plays it in, unable to find a white shirt. Beats, and that's a penalty. Beats has won us a penalty. Who's going to take it, though? Is Beats going to force his way in? It is Beats. Beats is like, I want it. Grab the ball. Beats now. And it's in. It's 1-0. We're 1-0 up. 1-0 to Stuttgart. Fantastic. Since last episode, we've brought in Milikovic. I don't know if you remember, but Vola Nova, he was our goalkeeper. He's not very good, but he only wanted 10 grand, and as an emergency backup, he's better than not having a grayed out goalkeeper, which obviously when we first came to the club we found if both the goalkeepers at the club were unable to play. One was away on international and one was injured, so it's just an extra body. You'll probably never see him play. Chance maybe in a sort of first round cup game or something he might do, but yeah, you'll probably never see him play. But as things stand, we are 1-0 up and we are top of the Bundesliga on goal difference. And yes, we don't look as dominant as we have been, so we are just going to drop some encouragement. I think we need to. Is Melov to Jose. Melikov unable to get there, and Nagaria brings it out for Cologne. His Schutzbert to Broadrod, and Pop's put it in the back of the net. Raven Pop has made it 1-0. And that's not exactly what we wanted. Here's Osimar. Galletti plays it back to Jacobs. Jacobs plays it forward to Beats. Beats now on the ball. Tries to play it over, but plays it too short. Ganetti to Lanes. Lanes plays it in to Menikov. Menikov, great save by Bianco in the Cologne goal. Lanes now plays it in towards the near post, but white shirt not near it, and it's headed clear. Now Menkov to Lanes, back to Menikov. Menikov plays it in. Lanes plays it across, tries to feed Luis Alberto, but unable to get there. But Jose is going to pick it up. Salami, unable to find anyone. And here is Breadrod. Pops through, but Salami makes a great tackle, but unfortunately it only falls to Schubert, who puts the ball in the back of the net to make it 2-1 to Cologne. Right, we owe Cologne. Come on, boys, let's do this. We probably will make some changes sooner rather than later. Luis Alberto's not having a good game. Lanes has just headed that into Zayrat. And Jacobs has to push it behind for a goal kick, for a corner. Sorry, goal. Well, headed clear. Nobody's there though. We're going to demand more. We're going to give them a couple more minutes and then the changes are going to come on. Right, let's go. Change a clock. What are we going to do here to make the difference? I think Kim's going to come off for Faya. Kruder's going to come on the right. Stoichik on the left. And that will do for now. I think we could use another striker in the team. We lack, especially if Beats is going to be playing as an attacking midfielder, which he still is playing well. Oh dear. I'm going to berate them. I'm not happy with this result at all. Benedetto and Jacobs almost gets there, but unfortunately doesn't quite put it away. And it's 3-1 to Cologne. And this humbles us a bit in the sense of how good we are. Touch and go. I think we're definitely a better team than last year. I still think we could do with maybe one or two players. So that's what I'm going to concentrate on. The transfer window still is open. So I'm going to concentrate on that. And then we will come back. Let's have a look at when we will come back. We will come back for let's come back for Dortmund and Bayern Leverkusen. 2 games which we'll probably lose. But if you've enjoyed that, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I've been the Masked Manager, and until next time, I have spoken.